We back at it. Next episode, we are talking about why do people quit? Why do people quit a doctoral program, or why are people stuck at ABD? So understand that you ask yourself that question usually your first or second year, or all the way up to when you start dissertation. You start asking, like, why do people quit? You go through all this stuff, like, why would you quit? Why would you get stuck at ABD? And to me, that's a very naive perspective, because once you really start getting into your dissertation and working through some things, that's when you figure out, oh, I see why people quit. Oh, I get why people get stuck at ABD. I want to quit now. I'm ready to go. So that's when that transition happens, is when you're in it. When you're not in it, it's easy to see that from the outside looking in. So this episode is dedicated to those who are still persevering and those who are still stuck. It's okay to be in either one, but you determine where you go from here. So why people quit? There are several reasons. It's not just one reason that a person quits. For some people, they're not passionate about it. They're not passionate about what they're doing. The energy is gone. They got burnt out. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm over it. My passion is still there, but I don't want to do this anymore. Some people decide, I'm out. I don't want to do it. It's not worth it. Other people may decide, I don't want to deal with all the hoops and hurdles that I got to go through to get this PhD. All the backstabbing, the competition, faculty treating me like crap, dissertation chair or committee being shady, whatever. I don't want to deal with it anymore. So there are several reasons why people decide they don't want to do a doc program anymore. And to me, I think it's up to that person. It's up to that individual. If you're in a place currently where you're ready to quit, have something for you. Quit tomorrow. Yeah, every day, tell yourself, I'll quit tomorrow. If you haven't said it today, say it. I will quit tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, tell yourself again, I'm going to quit tomorrow. Do this all the way until you graduate. Tell yourself, I'm going to quit tomorrow all the way to graduation. I guarantee you, you're going to finish this thing. But if not, it may be time to make some transition. So people quit for several reasons. When you get to that place in your life where you're ready to quit, number one, do not. Don't quit. Don't quit no matter what. Now, part of that is easy to say because everybody has their own life situations, all those things that's going on. But to me, there's a reason that you decided to do this. There's a reason that you decided to get your doctorate. More than likely, that reason is for several reasons. It could be selfish reasons. This is what I want to do. I want to make my family proud. I want to make more money. I want to do this profession. I want to make an impact. Whatever the reason you started is the reason you should continue. It doesn't matter the reason, as long as it's your reason. Keep pushing to get to the finish line. So understand, if you're pushing to get to the finish line, there's a lot of hurdles that you're going to be up against. So with those hurdles that you're up against, is how do I get over this hurdle and prepare for the next? Because the hurdles never end. Some get taller, some get shorter, some get longer, but they don't end. And even after you graduate, you're still going to have hurdles. Especially if you're a person of color, being in this position, it makes life a little bit harder. A lot more hurdles that you have to go through with the microaggressions, macroaggressions, and just the BS that a lot of people just don't understand that students of color have to deal with. So no matter what, don't quit. ABD status. ABD is all but dissertation. So I couldn't figure out for the life of me, how could somebody do all of the coursework, get everything done, but their dissertation? And I felt that way, being very naive, until I got to the dissertation stage. And every single day, I understood why people stop at ABD. In a day, this ain't worth it. Forget it. I'm out. Or I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Or life happens. Someone has a family. Their mate or partner may not be interested in this anymore. This is not the life they signed up for. Kids may get involved. Money may run out. Family issues, health concerns, job, you name it. You name it. There's several reasons why people get stuck at ABD. And that's okay. Some people get stuck at ABD and never get out of it. And some people get stuck there and then eventually leave later. To me, I think we have a lot of power that we don't give ourselves credit for. Meaning no one can stop your greatness but you. Say that again. No one can stop your greatness but you. Yes, you're going to have a lot of people that's against you, that may try to pull you down, tear you down. That's temporary. Keep pushing, keep trucking, keep doing exactly what you're doing because it's working. If it wasn't working, people wouldn't try to tear you down or tear your ideas down or the things that you want to do, things that you want to study. You have the ability to study anything that you choose. Your program may say, no, we don't want to go in that direction. We want you to go in this direction. And you can decide, how passionate I am about this topic. When it comes to a doc program, we have to remember there are things that we can control and things that are outside of our control. Some programs allow you to have the flexibility to determine what your dissertation or research topic is. Other universities or faculty, they tell you what your topic is going to be. And to me, the more we give up some of that control of the balance, for some people say, a good dissertation is a done dissertation. That's true to a certain extent. And understand that your first work is not your life's work or your best work, which means finishing the dissertation is one nugget or one pebble or one puzzle piece to the entire picture. That's not going to be your only body of work. It's just your first. So when it's your first body of work, you're attached to it, you're connected to it. There's an emotional connection there. So when someone says this isn't good, this isn't great, you get the red marks, you feel as though someone has attacked you. Truth be told, they're not attacking you, they're attacking your work. Your work is a part of you, but it's not who you are. And that's just one person's opinion and perspective. They're entitled to their opinion and their perspective. It doesn't have to mean to add value or take away value from who you are and what you bring to the table. Your work is important. What you want to study and what you want to do, it's very important. You have to determine, is this important to get off the ground right now, or do I do it when I finish as Dr. Such and Such? So that work, please keep all these ideas, these passions, these ideas you want to do, keep them. Keep them. Some you're able to get away with. Some you're able to be supported within your doc program. Some not so much, and that's okay. Understand that some people in academia have a one-track mind. This is what a dissertation looks like. This is what a dissertation does not look like. This is what you can do. This is what you can't do. At the end of the day, a lot of the faculty in the university has some say-so and what you may put out or what they may allow to be out. However, you have some say-so in your creativity, your intellectual property. So sometimes some people go to bat all the way to the president. I'm going to get this information out, but imagine how much time you've wasted trying to get a point across versus getting something done. This could be a controversial topic, but to me, it's finding out what works best for you. So ABD status. Don't give them a hard time. Or if you had ABD status, it's okay. You can jump back in there and get back at it whenever you get ready. You have to make that decision. Nobody stops you. Sometimes at ABD, our feelings got hurt. Feelings got hurt years ago, months ago, semesters ago, and we never recover from it. Someone said something we didn't like or did something we didn't like. Now understand that was an event that took place at that time. We're in 2020 now. How long are you going to hold on to what someone said or what they did? Get back on track. Get back on track and do whatever is necessary for you to finish. To me, the only way we don't finish is the excuse that we've told ourselves of why we can't. I know this is tough to hear. I know it is, but I'll give it to you in a more professional way. There's reasons or results, meaning any reason that I don't finish is a reason I've told myself or that's happened in life. The results is I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. Now, that's easier to digest versus excuses and results. Reasons is just a professional term for excuses, but they're excuses because nothing stops us when it comes to goals that we want to accomplish. If you think about everything else in life, when it comes to, food, shelter, clothing, nothing stops us from those things that we need. And if a dissertation or becoming Dr. Such and Such is what you need and what you value and what's important to you, nothing will stand in your way. Nothing and no one. So I say this coming from a person that nothing stood in my way. My dissertation, my doc program, that was my wife at the time. And she was horrible. It was a horrible marriage. It was a horrible relationship. But I did whatever was necessary to finish, and I got done. And if I can finish, I know you can finish. It's just finding a system that works for you in order for you to be successful in completing. So no shame to anybody if you haven't finished. If you're at ABD or if you quit, it's fine. You can start back whenever you get ready. And for those who are thinking about quitting, quit tomorrow. Tell yourself every single day, I'll quit tomorrow. Peace.